BoLS fans, AdamHarry back again with another quick unboxing. Today we're looking at the new Adeptus Titanicus Reaver Battle Titan. Now, for those of you who follow us on our website, you know that I have been super excited about getting my hands on this Titan because I think that this is the key to making Adeptus Titanicus a really solid game. This is going to be the Titan that I think a lot of folks are going to be playing, especially at the price point it is. This makes the game a lot more accessible, and combined with the Knights and the Warlord, actually really helps make the game feel like you have a lot more options. So I'm pretty pumped about this one. Here's the back of the box. Let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, just took the plastic wrap off. First time getting in this box. I'm pretty excited. Again, the Reaver Battle Titan. This is the main Battle Titan for the Adeptus Titanicus era. Sweet. Okay, first off, instructions. Black and white. Saving some money on the color print. Good move, GW. Nobody really needs it in color, but hey, some people like it. That's important. We do have a water slide transfer sheet, and it actually does have the different houses listed here. Now, curiously enough, 2 of these houses have rules in the Adeptus Titanicus core book. The other 3 do not yet. But you can see here the different legions there. Pretty cool stuff. I'm actually going to be playing one of these legions when I get my my full army all set up, so I'm happy to have some water slide transfers. Here's the ovoid base that we're going to be using here. We'll get to a size comparison here in a sec with that. It looks like we have 3 sprues. Again, pretty nice on GW's part, because it actually does look like these sprues are broken up pretty evenly. So let's start with the top sprue here. This looks like a Reaver Titan weapon sprue. Now, as you can see here, it's a bunch of different weapon options here listed on the box. Again, we've got the Gatling Blaster, the Laser Blaster, the Power Fist, and the Apocalypse Missile Launcher. Now, it also looks like, yeah, those are all the options there. Also have the head plate on the sprue. There's the Apocalypse Missile Launcher, the Power Fist. I'm unsure if that is going to be left or right or both. Oh, it looks like there's 2 different versions. Perhaps an open and closed fist. I'm not sure. We'll have to put that together to figure it out. It might be the left or right hand too. Not 100% sure on that one yet, folks. But we will find out when we get to building. So that's the weapon sprue. There's the different barrels for the different guns as well. So cool stuff all around. Let's check out the body sprue. Now this is going to be, not the body sprue, sorry, the armor plate sprues up next. So again, a separate sprue, if Games Workshop chooses to, that is, replace this with, like, say, I don't know, a Reaver Battle Titan for Chaos sprue. They could chaosify these bits for maybe a later expansion. I don't know, but hey, just throwing it out there. Here's the flip side of those sprues. Those bits, so you can see the opposite. And not much else to show there. Again, those are the armored Carapace Plates and a couple of little other doodads and stuff like that. And then finally, we'll get to the core of the body, the chassis. This is the inside skeleton, if you will. Whereas the rest of the stuff is the meat. These are the bones. You've got the big foot actuators and stuff like that, the legs. Those different things that are going to go together to build the core of the Titan. There's a kind of the hip plate and stuff like that. So that's where that's going to go, the back plate. So, and that's that sprue. Again, pretty densely packed. There are some extra doodads on the other sprue. One of the things I do want to mention that they called out in the design video, if you notice, there are some power cables and things like that that you can attach to your Titan's legs and whatnot. You can also opt, if you want to do a more dynamic pose, I suppose. If you want a more dynamic pose, you do not have to include those cables. So just throwing it out there. Now, one of the things I want to mention is we do have our Warlord Titan, which I'm going to move this to the side. We have our Warlord Titan here. And let's pan up just a little bit so you can get a slightly better angle. And we have our Knights that we painted up for the studio. Here at BoLS. So there's that. Now, this is what I was saying earlier about the comparison. There's the Reaver Titan's base. I can actually back that up so you can see a little bit better. So that's the base of a Reaver Titan compared to the Warlord Titan's base. and the Knight Titan's base. Again, if you look at the foot, you can see kind of the size difference there. And also, just to give you a better idea too, here's the Carapace Plate, and this is actually the front, so it's going to be facing this way, over the top of a Reaver, or sorry, of a Warlord. You can see kind of the difference in size there. So again, the Reaver's in a really interesting spot. It is, again, base fully covered. You can see the difference there. It's going to obviously be much larger than a Knight, and it is, again, smaller than the Warlord for obvious reasons there. And yes, our weapons are magnetized because we want to be able to replace them when we get new weapons options. So that is a thing you can do with these. They are not easily magnetizable, if that's the word. But you can magnetize these with the different joints and stuff, the way they have it set up. So you have to use your magnet wizardry. But anyway, that is the Reaver Battle Titan box. Everything in the box. Obviously, the Knight and the Warlord not included. But there you have it, folks. I'm AdamHarry from BoLS, signing off. Have a good one. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.